Hey guys, welcome back to Mindset Miyagi. Today we're going through baby making and signature solutions. So no, I'm not going to talk you through the birds and the bees and what happens there, because I'm pretty sure you're aware of that already. So anyway, what I'm referring to as baby making, okay, is being clear with your marketing message and allowing it to grow. Kind of like a baby, you plant the seed and you allow it to grow and grow and grow and grow, and you nurture it, feed it, fuel it, and it blossoms into a fine young adult. But in our case, more business, more revenue, and all the freedom and happiness that comes with it. Okay, and our signature solution systems, that is where we're going to get real clarity around how we help our client and the audiences, and that we're trying to get our message across to, and basically to allow us to grow, take action, and really overhaul and boss our business. Okay, so one thing in business, a lot of time it can feel like there's so many roads. Okay, you can go left, you can go right, you can go this way, that way, this way, that way. Sometimes they intertwine, and at the end of the day, it blocks your clarity and it leaves you in a position where you feel stuck sometimes. Because like, hey, I have all these ideas, then this one relates to this, then this one relates to this. So I don't actually know which path to go down. And actually, these two paths kind of come together, and it can get very confusing. Okay, and it can leave you stuck, frustrated, and want to throw your laptop on the floor. I've been there in the past. But the systems we're going to go through today are going to allow you to get that clarity, because with that clarity you get the change, okay, and you get the action and the result at the end of the day. Okay, so clarity is king in my opinion, and that's what will allow you to get today and boss any situation. So your signature solution. All right, this is, again, like I said, how you exactly help your client, and this will get you real clarity with, again, what you're actually selling and how to sell it and what kind of path to go down. Alright, so I'm going to talk you through today the AMO framework, and there's a worksheet attached to this too, so go through the worksheet at the same time as you're going through the training. So at the end of the day, you're taking your client from, let's say they have certain fears, frustrations, and they're looking for a solution for it. Okay, and then your signature solution basically takes them from where they are now, where they're unhappy, to the end product where they're happy and their needs are met. That makes sense? So taking from unhappy to happy, and basically we're bridging the gap between the unhappiness to happiness. Okay, and how we get there is defined in this framework. Alright? So the first we need to get dialed in is our audience. Who the hell is our customers, and how can we best serve them? Okay, so I'm going to go through the worksheet real quick. Okay, this will take forever, but if you spend a good just hour in getting this dialed in, let's say you're doing this training on a Monday. If you focus on this today, get this really dialed in, it'll give you so much clarity going forward exactly who your actual audience is, and what you should be selling to them. Because you might find that sometimes with what you're selling doesn't it's not compatible. It doesn't match up with symmetry with the client that you're trying to get, if that makes sense. So we want to make sure our marketing message targets the right audience, and we've got to start off with figuring out who the hell this audience is. So people your clients that come to you, okay, I want you to think for a second, the clients that you already have, okay, or the product you have, the clients that are going to buy that product, what are their kind of fears, their current fears and frustrations? Okay, so let's say we're working in, let's say we're working for a law firm, and we're selling a will, let's say for the average Joe. Okay, so their fears may be that they don't want to leave their kids with nothing, or they don't want to leave this world and have their money go into treasury. Whatever it may be. Okay, so write down those fears and current frustrations that client may have. Okay, what are your client's unmet needs? What are they currently lacking at the moment, which your product provides them? Okay, what's unmet? What's the thing they need to progress forward? Okay, and what are their desires? So what are these? What's your client after? What is it they want to happen? What is their solution? So for instance, I want you to think a lot higher purpose. So for instance, it's like, okay, if you've got a product which makes people money, then okay, at the end of the day, it's what money you will give them. It's, again, so for instance, money may bring you more happiness. It may bring you freedom to do different things. Again, think about these higher purposes. So for all these things, so fears, rather than just, okay, I don't have, let's say, like I said, back to law firm instance. So rather than, oh, I don't have a will. Okay, no, that's the surface level. The deep fear underneath that is the more emotional stuff. So I want you to dig into more of the emotion and the psyche of your client. Okay, get in their head a little bit and think about what they truly want, what their desires are. And trust me, when you get that high level stuff, and that's when you can come up with a marketing message which is a hell of a lot more compelling at the end of the day. Because for instance, again, more money, that's just bits of paper. That's bits of crappy paper, but there's things that money provides that can make the big difference. So I want you to think that higher level, again, getting the exact psyche of your client and what they kind of really want and their desires, what their aspirations, okay? Now I want you to go as well, I want you to go in kind of how old are your clients? Are they between 18 and 30? Are they parents? Are they single? Are they divorced? Are they... So go into exactly who they are and go into their gender as well. Are they mostly male? Are they mostly female? Okay, because again, when you come to targeting people, different images and different copies going to appeal to different genders, okay, and different colours as well. So you've got to really dig deep. I want to write all this down in this little worksheet, okay, exactly with what and who your client is and what they want, and get in their head. And what's your client kind of, what's your clients do for a living? What do they do? Are they self-employed? Are they employees? Do they work kind of 9 to 5? Do they have kids? All those kind of things. I want you to write them down, as many as possible. So I want you to let you paint a picture of who your audience is and who your ideal client is. So think about people in the past who you've worked with and you're like, wow, they're an ideal client. It was a pleasure to work with them. Who are they? Okay, and get that dialed in exactly who that person is, and go through all those things again. Fears, unmet needs, frustrations, desires, wants, aspirations. How old are they? Their gender. Again, their relationship status. Are they parents or not? What's their kind of social life like? Again, the deeper you can dig into these things, you might find, hey, there's a few high-level things here I can really work on when I come to writing copy and getting the psyche of this audience. Okay, so this one's a massive one, especially giving clarity of exactly what you're kind of trying to sell. Okay, and what your marketing message is going to be, because digging into this high-level stuff is going to make a big difference. Okay, number 2. So like I said about bridging the gap between your client being unhappy where they currently are to being happy because when they receive your service or your product. Okay, and I want to go through what's the model of delivery. Okay, so how do you get them to the solution? How do you teach them the solution, if that makes sense? So go through these questions. Okay, why does a client come to you for that service or that product? So why exactly do they come to you at the end of the day? What's their high level thinking? Why do they come and seek out your service? Why do they come and seek out, again, working with you? I know in the past I used to work with a lot in the people in the fitness industry. So everyday clients, they may come to us because, hey, I want to, they say lose weight normally. Okay, that's the surface level. At the end of the day, they don't really want, their true outcome isn't losing weight. It's usually you find out it's the confidence that comes with it. It's the extra energy. It's the better sleeping. It's better relationships with your husbands and friends. So it's all those high level things which are going to allow you to really communicate a lot more effectively with your client. Because sometimes they don't realize what they're actually after. Okay, and they don't understand that, hey, the service you provide them or the product you provide them actually allows them to do this, allows them to do this. And guess what? When you have that, then that's when you charge a lot more for your service as well, because you're doing a hell of a lot more than just the whatever it may be. Okay? And what's your process when the client comes on board with you? I want you to write down exactly what happens. So it may be, okay, you have a meeting or a consultation to start with, and then you have a set process. So I want you to write down exactly what happens from them joining you to the very end process where they're a happy client. single thing that happens. So it might be documents are exchanged, or we have to teach them this, we have to teach them this, and we go through different strategies and processes in place. Okay, and then I want you to think a little bit as well. So you need to pause this video and just go through each kind of point as we go through, and just kind of think. Okay, so talking through the processes. So what process does what? Okay, so this process will allow you to do X, Y, Z. This process helps towards this. Okay, but think in the terms of the end outcome for your client. So it may be a process, for instance, again, I'll go back to the fitness industry. Say your client, at the end of the day, they need to lose weight. Okay, and one process that allows them to do that is nutrition. Okay, so getting their food on board. Okay, and as part of the nutrition model, you have to teach them X, Y, Z, and this allows them to get to this part of their solution, or this part of their fears, or so you get where I come from there. So again, it's that thinking about their end solution and teaching them through this part of the model of your process and how that relates to their end solution. So always go back to the client. How does this part of the process benefit your client, and how does this part of the process get them closer to their solution? Okay, so write all those down as well. Also, I want you to think about, what do you do differently to anyone else? So again, when you come up with your kind of signature solutions, going through your audience, your model, and the rest of the stuff I'll cover, what is it you do differently? Okay, why do your clients come to you over everyone else? What is it you personally think is a unique selling point for you guys? Okay, in your business, is it you actually give a crap about them? Is it you provide a certain something that no one else has? Okay, we're also just trying to do here as well, through going through this AMO framework, is we're developing systems. Okay, so for instance, let's say, again, back in the nutrition industry, you may have a mindset part where it helps the client stay on track with things. So the mindset part might be called mindset makeover. So we have this mindset makeover part which allows you to do this, this, and this, so you can stick to nutrition in the long run, stick to the exercise in the long run, whatever it may be. Okay, so try and think what you have extra, and think about these little processes that you have, and think about kind of a cool jazzy name that you can call it, the whole process. So think about this, easy way to do it. If you think about 3 benefits that your kind of process allows them to have. So think about their own solution, what you wrote down about your audience, what their fears, aspiration, everything are. Okay, and what are the things they're looking to do? So, and what does your process allow them to do? So it may be benefit, 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 something system. Okay, so when you go, when they join on, let's say again, we're doing wheels. You could say, hey, we have the benefit system, so you can easily and effortlessly decide who is going to inherit your estate, and we have the benefit process that allows you to X, Y, Z. Okay, so again, this is going to make you totally unique to anyone out there, any competition, because at the end of the day, they're just going to sell, this is this service, this is this service, this is this service. But no, if you go, okay, we have this model, or we have, let's say for instance, the AMO framework. You're like, it stirs a bit of intrigue. Okay, what the hell is the AMO framework? Okay, and then you can talk them through the processes and the frameworks that allow them to get to the solution. Okay, so again, think about what you do to teach them to get to the result and the solution that they're after. Okay, I want to spend a bit of time on the audience in this model section, writing everything down. Okay, so you know exactly kind of what area you're going to go in, and just focus on one area. Don't think about different areas, different audiences. Just focus on that one client that you're trying to get for that one product. Okay, start on that, and then you can bridge out and do more products. But start with just, okay, this is my product I'm going to go for. This is the one client, that type of client that gets this product that I'm going to serve. Okay, and that will allow you to get a bit of clarity, and then that way you can really make some progress with this. Okay, the next point is your message. What exactly is your message to your client? Okay, what are you trying to get across to them? So this will really help again with developing your marketing strategy. So for instance, if you know exactly what you're selling, and the benefits and the features inside out, which is going to really help your client and put it all on them, then guess what? You're going to get a ton of more clients through the door. Your message is going to speak so loudly to the right people. Okay, but you need to make sure, again, you have the audience and your model dialed in to be able to do this. Okay, and then finally, what is your offer? So I put a picture of an avocado, someone giving an avocado to a window. Yeah, so so the thing that you're selling, your solution, your product, okay, how are you going to offer this out to them? Is it first of all, you're offering like a free phone call, so they go through a Facebook ad, through your system, and then you jump on the end of the call and you sell to them on the phone? Or is it you go through a Facebook ad, they go through your sales funnel and ClickFunnels, and then they end up applying to work with you in terms of a free consultation? Or is it a free offer you're giving out in terms of building authority? So that's another thing you can do, is sending a free ebook out, and you're basically trying to entice them into your world by sharing something for free and highly valuable with them. Okay, I just want you to have a little think about what kind of offer you're going to give them. I think at the end of the day, we want to do quite a lot of direct response. So we want to make money now and use other people's money to grow our business. Okay, but another strategy is in the long run is building authority and building know, like, and trust. So again, sending out free stuff. So something you can even do is start with, have the first offer is a free information booklet or something like that, but jazz it up, make it sound good, about your product and the stuff that it provides and the solutions that you provide. Okay, and maybe talk about the problems a bit more, the person's problems they're having. Again, the current fears and frustrations. Talk about all those things, and then go in with an offer. And trust me, the people's heartstrings will be pulled, and they'll be more intended to interact with the stuff that you're putting out there. Okay, so when you go for AMO framework, so the audience, okay, dig deep in exactly who your client is, your ideal client. What's their fears, frustrations, aspirations, wants, all those things. Okay, and then go into your model. Okay, how do you get them from where they are right now, where they're unhappy, their needs are unmet, to them being happy, fulfilled, and having the final solution, and what you offer is their solution. Okay, then go through the message. Okay, what are you trying to get across to them? Okay, and then again, what is your offer? So how are you going to package up your offers? So write all these down, spend a good hour or so doing this, and again, you'll get real crystal clear clarity with exactly where you want to get to. Okay, and then once you've got this, then it's a case of just putting little things in place so you can then again start marketing with it. But until you got this down, there's no point even starting with the Facebook ads. Okay, because you haven't got this dialed in. You don't know who your ideal client is, your audience. So again, how the hell are you going to know who to target? Okay, if you don't know actually what you're selling and how you sell it, then again, you're going to struggle with your marketing message. So for instance, go through the process, do this stuff first, okay, and then you go on to the other stuff. So this is the higher level stuff, because in a day, you may do this with one product of yours or one service, and then you can replicate it for every other service, and any kind of problems you encounter, then you can basically get clarity and light when you're in total darkness. Okay, and this will really help you pick the right paths and go run down that path, smash it, then make another path, smash that. Okay, but again, get that laser light focus first with exactly what you're trying to get to. Execute, take the action, get the result, master it, and then move on to the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. But first of all, get that mastery done. All right. Okay, so get this done today. Okay, and then start moving on to the other parts. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video.